are back yet again. The penultimate race of the MRC Competition Tier Championship. The season's already finished. That doesn't mean the racing has finished though. We're here at the Autodromo Enzo Adino Ferrari in Emilia, located not far away from Bologna, just outside of the city of Bologna. The Emilia Romagna GP. Not long back onto the calendar, but there's always a track that gives a good race. Tonight I am joined by a man who actually started with me. One of my first commentary partners. It is Mr. Stefan Rack. How are you, sir?
Hello, Kyle. Yeah, good evening, everybody who is watching. Yeah, I think I was indeed one of your first partners on comms here. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's great to be back here and not having the pressure to race, to sit back. As a German, I have opened my beer already. I'm not going to promote drinking, but some culture, not drinking. So we have to set everything up. And I think we are ready to watch a very interesting race around Imola.
100%. What are you thinking? How do you feel about this circuit? Yeah, as a whole, since obviously you obviously raced on Monday.
Yeah, personally I love the track. It's one of my favorite tracks on the calendar. I have to say though, for racing, overtaking is really hard, but the track itself is fun to drive. I really like to come here. In the races, when you cannot overtake when you are in the DRS train, it's difficult. Back to the qualifying that we are seeing now is very important for the drivers. It's really hard to make many overtakes in the race, but it's also one of the tracks where you have some gravel traps still, so mistakes will be punished. For example, in the last corners, you cannot afford to outbrake yourself there, and yeah, but it's an old-fashioned track, and I like that.
Fair play. Currently riding on board with Rendog at the moment on a flying lap at the moment. Got a wee bit of traffic around in front of him, but is still going through. A couple of drivers letting him through. Good to see. So obviously, as we've said, the season is finished. I have to say congratulations again to Stube for winning the title. Him racing as well today with his teammate again, Baby Hornet, who's also on a flying lap at the moment, coming through the middle sector. Oh, Rendog's invalidated his lap. So we're going to switch over to who else is on the lap. Who's close to finishing their lap? Baby Hornet, why not? I've mentioned his name. Let's ride on board with him. Mr. Simon. Coming down towards the final two corners. Don't ask me corner names, I have no idea.
I know some of them.
Baby Hornet up the line. Looks like a decent enough starter lap. It's 16.6 as his banker lap. Good start from the man who could be challenging for the MRCX title, by the way. Currently sitting in third at the moment in the championship race by 25 points going into the final race of the season.
Oh yeah, then I think he's gonna have a great chance indeed. Pretty awesome setting.
That's a very good lap.
5, yeah, that's very good.
Bobo has invalidated his, as has Wookie. It's very easy to invalidate a lap on this track.
Yes, exactly, especially in the double left-hander, for example, but also on other parts of the circuit. So
right on board.
You really need to risk it around this track if you want to be fast.
100% right on board with the man who was actually close to challenging for this title, but is currently sitting top of the challenger tier of MRCX. My fellow Northern Irishman, Armagh Red, as he's about to finish his lap, he's round wide at the final corner. That is not a good place to lose your time, because that gives you a this and next lap. So he decides to box Rendog second time round on his lap. It's a 35-1. Must have had a wee bit of a mistake. We've got Era Voice out on the intermediate tyres.
Yeah, he's just
having a bit of fun.
I mean, he's of course an elite tier driver, so he's just warming up a bit for the race, not allowed to do qualifying.
Yep, indeed. Of course, to be fair, there's only 2 titles, or 3, actually, well, there's only been 2 titles that have been won so far this season in MRC. The tier 4, the elite title, for example, has been won by Ujoni yet again. Title number 5 in a row, which is crazy to think.
I mean, what can you say? It's I have the feeling each season the gap is getting bigger and bigger. I really have to say, what he's showing there, it's completely deserved. I mean,
100%.
Well, he won most of the races, and if not, he had a technical issue, like as on Monday, unfortunately. So,
from what I've seen, I think P4 was his lowest finish in a race, which was in Spa.
Yes, I think you're right. In Spa, he was not on the podium. He had a broken wing there. He was driving around with a broken wing.
Oh, right, I didn't know that.
But, yeah.
Right, okay, I didn't realise that actually. So we've got this title, which is, again, as I say, this title has been decided as well. Stu obviously with it. So we've got coming into Qatar, which is the next race. We've got obviously this week is a bank holiday coming up in the UK. So we've got a week's break. So we've got next Friday, which is the finale of MRCX. Both tiers are close to being decided. Then obviously Monday will be the finale of the experts, where Fox River and Sam Flan are fighting it out tooth and nail for that title. Both level on points going into the final race of the season, by the way.
Insane, yes, that's really a close battle over there.
Indeed. And then of course the sport tier, which is my tier. I'm obviously not part of the championship fight, but Triz is in a very good spot of winning, a very good chance of winning the MRC sport tier championship. So a lot of action. We've got a week break now, but a lot of action to finish the season, and then the new game will be out soon. But we're riding on board with the championship winner, Mr. Morgan Stubbs, coming up towards the final 2 corners. Very nice line through there, because they're really close to the edge. Up to the line, it's a decent lap. 3/10 slower than his teammate, but a 16.9 isn't a bad lap.
Yeah, definitely not. Still only 7 or 8 drivers with the lap so far, Mark.
Indeed, there's been a lot of drivers have been switching to that have. That's a great lap for Monster, 69 on hard tyres. That have invalidated laps.
Yeah, as we said, that's easily possible here. So then you have to wait for your next chance to get out. I mean, there's still plenty of time available. We also have some drivers from higher tiers reserving who are not allowed to set a quali lap, so not everyone's going to set a lap time.
Of course, yep.
Just keep that in mind.
Oh, Armagh Red throws it into second.
Around the final corner.
19.8 to start. It's only a banker lap, as they say. Still plenty of time. Oh, and Baby Hornet has put a 16.9 in.
Oh yes, he improved.
A brilliant lap from Simon. Armagh Red though as well. Mark Hodgson has put a P4 lap in. working up to P5, just ahead of Stube. Some decent, quite close in the from second down.
Yeah, it's a lot of 116 that we're seeing there.
Definitely, definitely. Currently riding on board with my teammate of this season, Mr. Ghost Rider. He's had a great year, to be fair. Couple of bad luck moments, but he's got himself a race win. But yeah, and he put to the P5, a brilliant lap.
Yes, another 116, so very close together, just behind Mark. Yeah, so I'm watching next. I think Bobo's coming around again, so he's...
Was he going for another lap?
He went straight for another lap, and looks like he's gonna improve.
Oh,
yeah,
talk about improve.
Improving was an understatement, P2.
Indeed,
wow.
What a lap. At 15.6, now that is a lap.
So
Running board with... Sorry, go ahead.
So, apparently his banker lap wasn't actually his banker lap, it was just a warm-up lap, probably without ERS, and now he just put the foot down. Maybe this is a strategy around here to do two laps actually to get the tires up to temperature.
Possibly. Just head to the YouTube chat. Martin saying this is going to be his last race of this game. Oh, I've eclipsed, almost running wide as we're saying that. Gets away with it. Martin saying he's away to Andorra next week for a month. So this is his final race of the season. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Martin, but it'd be, good luck in work. I'd have to say. Monster and Mark Hudson both saying they didn't expect their lap time. They all say that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Really, not really. I'm not really aware of the fact that the new game is basically just around the corner, so it doesn't feel like that, to be honest.
Nope, they've switched to Smith in the Mercedes, and he's dragged his car out of a wall. Yeah, he's invalidated his lap. Anyone else on the lap at the moment? Hive Eclipse has just set his lap, which is a very respectable lap. Rendog has just put into P7. So a lot of drivers are improving. Track evolution seems to be strong.
Yes, apparently it is.
I'm sorry, and I have to say, by the way, welcome back, a big welcome back to Scottish Ninja. Mr. Grant Swain is back in the McLarens. I'm happy to see that. Welcome back, Grant. We've missed you. He said he had to take a wee bit of time off to refresh himself, but he's back now, and I'm happy to see him. And let's have a wee ride on board with him as we go through a full lap of the track. And look towards turn 1, very nice, through there. Try and get as much throttle down as you can out of turn 1. This track is the one this part of the track is the part I'm struggling at the moment, whenever I've been doing some practice. Good start to the lap, 10th up already. Coming towards the fast left-hander. Very easy to run wide, he gets away with it, he does well there. Mandy, good evening. Always happy to see you in the YouTube chat. Scottish Ninja, practically 3 tenths up, coming through the middle sector. This might be a good lap from Grant.
Yeah, quite a clean lap. Stayed away from the dangerous surface cuts mostly.
He has indeed, coming up to the final 2 corners. Bang, that's a lap.
9.
That's a good lap from Scottish Ninja.
Very close between 10 and P5 basically.
Indeed, yeah, 100%. Hive Eclipse I switched to, and he was 3 tenths up when he came through Honestly, last he's ran wide, he's pushed too hard on his lap. Who else is on the lap at the moment? Limo isn't nowhere Smith. Single tracks on the warm up. Ghost Ninja's obviously just finished, so Rendog. See what he can do. 3 minutes left of qualifying. Not long. Drivers getting their final couple of more runs in now at the moment. Maybe a bit too early to get your final run in, but some people might just be confident. Rendog up to the line. What's he going to hit? 116.0.
Wow.
Look at how close third and fourth is. Two thousandths of a second.
Armac is round.
Armag's went
his front wing, yeah.
He's retired. Okay. Still not a bad qualifying from Armagh.
No, sitting in P5 for the moment. Let's see if he's gonna stay there or not.
Ghost Rider currently on his lap, down on his time slightly at the moment. In the Aston Martin, which is an unusual car for him to be driving. Obviously in the fray with me normally.
Oh, yeah.
It is unusual, isn't it? He's a 10th up in the middle sector. Very nice 3D chicane. Sorry if you can hear any background noise. My state's very noisy.
I don't really hear anything.
That's okay, good.
Oh, he's running right.
That's very wide from Ghost Rider.
Oh no, I think he invalidated.
And Quimo's invalidated also. This is, as I said, it's a very easy track to invalidate your lap.
Yes, it is. That was a good lap from Ghost Rider. I think he would have probably been in P5 right now. And now, got in 3 places, a little mistake in the final corner, and that's a lot on this track.
It is indeed. CPG Sambal out on his lap at the moment. Obviously a sport tier driver also in his own right. Currently down in P15 at the moment. Low down on his time as well, so I don't think he will improve on his lap. So coming through the final couple of corners. Baby Hornet started his lap. Let's have a wee right on board with Baby Hornet on his final lap. Go on, driver coach, take me. Two tenths up already in the first sector. Needs to find a couple more tenths if he wants to challenge for pole position to try and get close to Freddy, who is also on his blind lap. Do you remember what your quali time was on Monday, Stephen?
I was thinking about that. I'm not sure. I think it was the 115.4. Low 15, I think.
Alright, okay. Baby Hornet lost a wee bit of time in the middle sector, coming up to the line now through the final 2 corners. He looks like he's done them quite nicely up to the line. It's going to be a 15.7. A very good lap. He goes up to P3. However, Eclipse improves his lap. Stube has improved his lap a wee bit. He's up to P9 then. And that looks like... Ah, yes, of course.
Oh, he's
backed out of his...
Oh,
so that is qualifying done. There are some good times.
Yes, so we've seen some very fast times at the front, and the whole fleet is quite close together. Just a second until P11.
Yeah, Quite, that's amazing. That's unreal to be honest. But the grid is as follows. We have Freddie Olsen on pole position. We've got Bobo in P2. I will go through the rest of the grid momentarily. So, as I say, Freddie Olsen is on pole position. Bobo starts in P2. A great lap from Baby Hornet starts in P3. Rendog is in P4 with Hive Eclipse in P5, followed by Armagh Red in P6, Mark Hudson in P7, P8 for Wookie, P9 for Stube, and P10 for Ghost Rider, followed by Scottish Ninja in 11th, Monster in 12th, Single Track in 13th, Sambal in 14th, Quimo in 15th, or Smith in 15th, Quimo in 16th, and then Aero Voice, Loppy, Saviour, and Airways are unable to set lap times. So, qualifying's done. Have you any prediction for the race?
I think we're gonna see a close fight at the top, but I'm guessing if we have no crazy race with multiple safety cars and crashes, the top three are gonna be the ones fighting for the win, simply because it's very hard to overtake here. But you never know. I mean, it can happen that we're gonna see a lot of action from Bernd Mailänder, and this can spice things up.
So of course now we have
it's a dry
our
race, by the way, so no rain.
Oh, okay. Glad to hear that. So
I
of
see.
course,
I see it. I don't know if there's rain coming, but it appears to be
well,
sunny.
it's starting dry anyway. Yeah. So we now have our 5 minute break, so we can now just start chatting rubbish.
Yeah.
Martin saying in the YouTube chat there's an explanation in the Discord of how to get money off F1.
What is he doing? What is he?
He's just saying basically
Sorry,
how
I
to get
didn't
money
hear.
off.
Monday. Ah, that's nice.
So then obviously Emilia was just this weekend past as well. In the real racing world, Max Verstappen yet again with another victory. But I tell you what, the McLarens looked good. Lando specifically looked quite good.
Yes, I'm very impressed by the progress they've made. I can really challenge Red Bull now. So it's not this walk away. It wasn't like it wasn't a walk away win like as we saw in the beginning of the season. So Red Bull has to fight for it as well. And while they are still clearly the fastest team and Max is the favorite, there's a little fight going on, and that's something great to see.
Yeah, 100%. Of course, Max has now won 3 in a row at Imola in the 4 years that have been running F1 since it returned. There's Hamilton won the inaugural.
Yeah, but I mean, really, it's going to be really interesting how it will be next season when Hamilton goes to Ferrari. I have no idea how this is going to play out. It's very interesting.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to be. If I'm being, I don't know to be honest, because is there not rumours going around that what's his name, Adrian Newey might be joining them as well, or was that already squashed?
Oh, possibly, yes. Who knows?
Um, so of course, obviously, there's more racing this weekend as well in F1. We may be having a week off, but the proper F1 never stops. We've got Monaco at the weekend, which is going to be fun.
Yeah, that's I mean, I don't know if the race is gonna be fun. Like, it's Monaco overtaking. Already,
Uh,
we've seen in here in Imola last Sunday how difficult it is to overtake, and
true.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna be easier in Monaco. But it's Monaco is also it's a tradition. It's more of an event than a race for me, to be honest. And I mean, who knows? We've also seen interesting races in Monaco. Was it not last year, but or was it last year or the year before when there was rain and changing conditions? So who knows? Maybe we're gonna see that as well. I think it doesn't look like this, but
You never know.
yeah, never know.
Baby Hornet Wi-Fi going down the drain as usual. Excuse me. Had to join and left and rejoin there. He knows well. I know too well how bad his internet is. Yeah, we should be going anytime. Hopefully anytime soon. So, have you any race predictions of a race winner for this race?
I think Bobo has shown a lot of pace, and he's gonna fight it out with Freddy, I believe. And Bobo was on his way to the pole, but he invalidated his lap, so I think he would have had the speed for more. It's gonna be interesting what he's gonna be able to show in the race, and they are on different strategies.
Yes, let's actually have a look at the tyre strategies. Ah, they are. So only 3 drivers on the have chosen the hard tyre to start. And 2, sorry.
I'm just saying, it's interesting to see hard tires so far up the grid.
Yes, Chaos. Yeah, 2 drivers on the softs at the back of the grid as well, being Single Track and Twimo. Looking for a fast start. Yes, Chaos Druid. Simon does use the local McDonald's Wi-Fi. Sorry, Costa. Sorry, you have to get that right. Costa. Costa Wi-Fi. Freddie Olsen not wasting any time on his formation lap anyway.
Yeah, I think see someone left the session.
Baby Hornet still hasn't joined back.
Ah, no.
So his tire. Oh goodness me! Sorry. His tires are going to be very cold off the start, unless he can join back.
Yeah, I hope so. But he's not gonna be there in time for the start of the race.
No. He's not had a good. He's really not had good enough luck this season. So Freddie lining up on his pit box, or hitting pit box, his grid. He's been disqualified. He's missed his braking. As has Mark Hutchin and Ren Dog. So this is going to be an interesting start. Sambal and Ghost Rider as well. People can't park today. But here we go then. As soon as the game refreshes, the lights are coming up. 5 lights are up. 32 laps are ahead. And we are racing in Emilia. It's a great start from Bobo off the line. Freddy's had a horrible start. Baby Hornets finally joined back. Have Eclipses. There's a car running wide in the middle sector. I think that's Monster. Bobo had a great launch off the line. A few moves having down in the midfield. Have Eclipse all over the back of Freddy Olsen. He had a horrible start. Moving further down the grid. Ghost Rider all over the back of Monster. Simon has finally taken his car back over, and he's had A horrible start. Got to move him down in the midfield. Sambal has got past Armagh Red in the midfield. So great start from the Williams. A horrible start for Armagh Red as Sambal runs wide through the middle sector. Heading further down the grid. Free Olsen is retaking the lead at the front of the grid.
Oh yes, Freddie's leading again. I didn't see that. I was checking what is happening at the back of the field. Yeah, you're right, but I think it was quite a clean start. I didn't see any major collisions and all front wings seem to be in shape. So, well done to the drivers. It's a very tight track. Yeah, okay, there's the first the collision. Scottish Ninjas in the gravel and
Stubb's out. We've got a virtual safety car. Stubb has seemed to have lost it out of the final corner.
Yeah. Probably has.
That is horrible. Our new champion, Comp Tier champion, has retired at the first lap of the race after he's won. Scottish Ninja, 5 seconds. So virtual safety car. Yeah. Excuse me. So you have only a virtual safety car then after that crash?
Yeah, not a full one.
There's the 32 laps around the circuit. It's going to be a long one. This isn't the end of the... This isn't going to decide it, obviously. This is going to be... Not the next 5 laps still won't even decide it. If there's going to be a full safety car, it's going to be very interesting. A horrible start from Baby Hornet. There's been a spinner at the back of the grid. It seems to be Airways, who's had a moment. Freddie Olsen's had a great restart off the VSC. As has Wookie, who's side by side with Rendog, and he's got the move done before the braking zone. That's just pure speed rather than... Oh, but he's ran deep into turn 1 and 2. Rendog says thank you very much, and Mark Hodgson's going to follow through.
He's going
and there's a crash. Ghost Rider. I think a Ghost Rider tried to squeeze through the middle of them and there wasn't a gap there. Speaking of a full safety car.
No, seems to have thought to be it was a courageous move, but there was a gap, and you know, you're a racing driver, you go for it, but apparently there seems to be contact, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just very dangerous in the first sector when you are going into the gravel and you are rejoining, because the track is quite narrow. There's just one line you're using, so...
Yeah, 100%.
This is the kind of danger that can happen, but... wow, so... Zuki and Stubb are already out, so we have 2 drivers with a decent qualifying already missing.
Yeah, 2 of the fastest drivers in the league.
Yes.
Out of the race. 2 of the fastest drivers in this tier, rather, I should say. Out of the race already. Anyone going to dive into the pits? I wonder. It doesn't seem like it yet. No, but it doesn't look like anyone's dived into the pits, so... Especially like the single track, I thought he would have dived in. Oh, Aero Voice is in. Of course, they have to use 2 sets of tire, through all 3 sets, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So folks, this is not the end of the racing today. Of course, we know after this we have the Sport Tier race straight after this at 8:45 UK, which could be decided tonight. Triz, depending on results, could win the Sport Tier Championship tonight. So we shall see. He did retire in the last race, which is not a good thing, which is not a good standpoint for him. But Anything can happen, and especially on this track, so it's going to be very interesting.
Yes, let's see what will happen. Fiat has almost pulled back up, but I guess I'm not. Maybe we're gonna see a restart this lap already. We had a very late one on Friday, and I was leading, and I came out of that corner, and suddenly the safety car said, "Yeah, goodbye, guys."
Serious?
You're on your own now, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So let's see if it's gonna happen again.
It doesn't seem like it. Might be getting another lap.
Okay, not yet. But surely next lap then.
Also easy with the language, I heard that. So safety car should be coming in next lap. Freddy still leads Bobo. Let's have a wee quick look at position changes. Baby Hornet obviously had a horrible start due to his car being controlled by the AI. It's dropped 11 places off the start. Armagh Red has also dropped 4. So not a great start for both of them drivers, who are both battling for the championship in MRCX Challenger. So there's that. A lot of drivers gaining 5 positions, being Lobby, Single Track, Sambal, Monster and Ghost Rider.
Yes, they had an equally good start. Lobby as well, Airways. Yeah, so of course they're benefiting from the 2 DNFs and Baby Hornet basically not starting the race.
Yeah, basically.
So I don't know, is he back in by now?
I think he is, yes. I think I watched him take his car over. Yes, he's now solid. Yeah. He's now solid again.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the call for the safety car. That's very early, it seems. Or is it normal? That seems quite early.
Oh!
Oh, Red Dog.
5 seconds. And Bodo, I think Bodo got 5 seconds as well. What happened there? He must have been contact.
Yeah. That is bizarre.
Wing.
But Freddy's gone out of the final corner, and Bobo hasn't really been left behind. Rendog has been left behind by Hive Eclipse. He's got a horrible restart, and Ghost Rider is closing in on him as it coming towards turn 1. That's very late on the brakes. He's come back on the track quite awkwardly, and he's lost a position out of that. Monster's about to be overtaken by Single Track and into turn 3, and he's got the move done. Rendog has been overtaken now by Mark Hudson. Look at the midfield. Look at how many cars there is in this pack.
I don't know where to look.
There's cars running wide. That is Sambal in the Williams.
Sambal losing places, yeah.
Yep, this is crazy. There's a Red Bull running wide as well, which must be Rendog. Look how close this is in the midfield. Oh, contact! Contact between Red Dog and Monster. Red Dog has to back out of that now. He's got to come back in towards the hairpin, is he? He's got his ninjas getting involved. This is a crazy restart.
Yeah, they're really anxious to get going again.
Baby Hornets managed to get past Lobby. There's a spinner at the back of the grid. It looks like Era Voice has lost it. Or has had a bit of a moment. So it looks like it's calmed down a little bit for the time being. Is anyone getting close to making a move? We've got Monster.
Monster again, yeah.
Yep, into towards turn 1. He's going to get the brake in perfectly, and he's got the move done. Scottish Ninja and Armagh Red fighting side by side. Monster's ran wide at the Villeneuve chicane. He's going to come back on the track. That is awful. That is a heartbreak for him. He's just made a great move. There's a bit more. There's a spinner. Armagh Red's round in the midfield.
Armagh's round, yeah.
Oh, and there's another car round. Mark Hodgson's been has been sent round.
Wow, what is going on? We
What
have
is? Yes, well,
Lobby and
indeed.
Sam. No.
Sorry, what's happening?
No, Lobby and Sam are going for it. They're going. No, he backs out of it.
I like the good fighting, guys, but keep it clean. Come on, please keep it clean. Baby Hornet up to P9 now after all that carnage.
Yeah, you gotta stay patient on this track. It's
Yes,
hard. You have
100%.
to be careful at least when you overtake. It's very easy to outbrake yourself or to misjudge the corner. It happens very quickly. Not an easy track to overtake, that's for sure.
No, it's not at all. As you say, if you miss one braking point, then that's very costly.
Single track and Ghost Rider.
Let's have a switch to... Okay, single track being friendly for the moment. Bobo has... Freddie Olsen seems to be getting away from Bobo a slight bit.
Oh, Scottish
Ninja, yes. Out of the Villeneuve chicane again. Is that no? Out of turn 1 and 2?
Yeah.
These went round.
1, turn 1, 3. Oh, he's continuing.
Of course, this... I don't even know what I was trying to say there. Oh, not airways, Sambal ran really wide. Out of the fast right-hander. So driver's tires might be starting to die off a little bit, even though they haven't really had much laps to race on. Lobby has made the move on Sambal. He's going to try and fight back. Sambal's round! Out of the hairpin. Another spinner. Sambal's gone round. Bobo's closed the gap again. He's got DRS on Freddy. Could this be a move for the lead? Yep. No, he's not close enough at this moment in time.
Baby Hornet round at the last corner.
He's round? Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's not a thing you see every day, and he's gone up to pit as well. Has he? No, he's not lost his front wing. It looked like it. Oh, and he's sped in the pit lane as well, Simon. Come on.
Oh, we have Lorty and Airways. Right. Let's back out of there, yes.
Bobo's still closing in. And Freddy, as he runs wide in the middle sector, it's so easy to run wide on this track as he... Oh, so's Freddy! Freddy ran wide as well. This is a crazy race at the moment. And I don't think the actions... Sorry?
We need more commentators, so...
Yes.
Guys, please join us. Gonna write into the group chat.
Yes, get the YouTube chat going. Get involved. Oh, Xavier had a wee bit of a moment out of the final chicane. Rendo closing in on single track in the midfield again as well. Is Bobo going to try again for the lead? It doesn't seem to be close enough with the DRS. What about Rendog? What has he got pace-wise compared to single track? It's going to move to the inside, a wee bit of contact. Single track made a wee bit of a late defensive move, which is going to allow Smith to get involved.
Oh, Lobby and Xavier. Oh, there's a crash. Monster crashed into them, and they were.
Oh no!
They got tangled up, and Monster. Yeah, I think he couldn't avoid them. And
Xavier's retired. Where?
What happened there?
I'm not sure. It's out of the Villeneuve chicane. Where is he? Must be on that inside, is he? I can't find. I don't know. But out of the Villeneuve chicane, Xavier of all people to retire.
Again, yeah, I did DNF on Monday too.
Oh, had he?
Curious. Yes, we got. Was part of our collision. Like the four of us when we got tangled up, and he was out as well. Right. So, not his week at the moment. Not very lucky.
It's not really been his season, really. Obviously, he's got his new wheel.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
so
but he also often has issues with his force feedback, and he doesn't. It's disappearing in the race. So it's yeah.
That's not what you want to see.
Very unlucky.
just about getting away with not being lapped in this race as well. So he's going to overtake the safety car, which means he's still on the lead lap as the leaders start to pit, so that's quite good. I've never seen him in my life be lapped, as Irovois opts to stay out and take the lead of the race. So what's your thoughts of the race so far, 11 laps into the race?
Oh, wow, yeah. So it's a pretty chaotic race actually. So it's lots of spins, yellow flags, very close fights. We've got 3 DNFs already, and the second safety car. So if it's going to continue like that, it's also going to be a question of simply surviving. Got 1 time penalty for the moment, which is not much, given that you can easily get one around here. And crucially, the 5 seconds would be removed from Brandon.
Oh yeah,
and
of course.
Bodo.
That's probably why they have pitted.
Yes, even though it has lost them places.
No, well, yeah, true. He could make them back up. So here is hoping. It's a Baby Hornet. Obviously, he's going to take a while to get back to the front of the grid. So it's Private Lips is the only driver with a time penalty. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. So after the pit stops, Private Lips and Bobo, as well as Airways and Mark Hudson, have opted for the medium tyres. Excuse me. Then Freddy, Ghost Rider Single Tracks, Mick, Loppy and Rendog, and Monster have all opted for the hards. So the leaders haven't really lost out much, apart from maybe Freddy, who's lost out to Irovois, who didn't box. So still Freddy leads, technically, in this race.
Yes, Irovois will have to hit again. I'm wondering if the guys on the mediums, because Bodo and Eclipse have a bit of a disadvantage now, because stretching the mediums for more than 20 laps is quite a challenge around here.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
I'm not sure.
Sorry, go ahead.
Be possible.
Yeah, I've heard the track or the tire wear on this track is not friendly.
Yeah, on the other hand, the hard tire is a decent tire to race on here, in my opinion at least. So, on the other hand, given how the race went so far, I'm sure that this isn't gonna be the last safety car.
Possibly, yes, so you might be right with that, but it might be coming in this lap, because Baby Hornet has caught the safety car queue. So coming out of the final chicane, we will see if Bert Nylander will call it a day for the time being. For another maybe 3 laps. Sorry, that's just a take. That was just a take. Yep, there's the safety car being called back in, so we are going to get racing again. 12 laps down, 20 still to go here in Emilia. When is Irovois going to go? I think Freddy went just before the final corner, so let's see when Mr. Fabian will go. And yep, he's gone out of the into the final corner. He's almost cost himself time. He has cost himself a lot of time, has he? No.
What? Oh,
that was glitch.
Kind of, yeah. He jumped around. Oh, and that's.
Private Lips is going to try.
Confused Freddy a little bit. He had to brake essentially.
Right, Private Lips.
Well, he's also what was going on there? At least
I
was on board, and he was also decent. Yeah.
Yeah, he ghosted there, didn't he?
Yeah, he ghosted into it and he jumped around. That's
there's a wide runner of a single track in the midfield down in P6.
going
Haverclips
for
is
it,
going to go
aggressive.
for it into the hairpin. He's got the move done. Smith and single track fighting at the hairpin as well. A great move by Haverclips.
Yeah, very courageous. I mean, but he also had to avoid a contact there. Just hoping that this bit of a glitchy incident there is not repeating itself. So hope that we're not gonna get some lobby issues here.
Yep, here's open. So let's have a wee scroll down the field to see if there's any action happening further down. The grid seems to be quite compact at the moment. Scottish Ninja almost side by side with Sam Balkan down towards the final corner at the back of the grid. He's had to back out. It's Mark Hodgson with a 3-second time penalty. That's a very unusual thing to see.
Yeah.
So Voice still leads from Haverclips, then Freddie Olsen and Bobo, and Ghost Rider in P5. So it's not much has really changed throughout the race so far, but
Arrows is struggling there much faster.
Yep, Haverclips side by side with him, heading towards the fast left. He's going to back out of it, which is probably the smartest thing to do at that corner. Flat out round the right-hander, hard braking. He's ran a wee bit wide, Haverclips. Freddie Olsen is going to fight him into the hairpin. He's going to back out of the hairpin at the moment. Great awareness by Freddie. So Bobo also getting involved. Sorry?
They're having a four-way fight there.
We are indeed in Haverclips is side by side with Voice. Going in towards turn 1. He's got the move done before the braking zone. We're almost 3 wide, going down the main straight.
That'll take him as well.
And he's going to get the move done, is Haverclips, as is Bobo and Freddie.
Aggressive defending there, but he was really close to the door there, but they managed to do it without contact.
Scottish Ninja, another 5-second time penalty, this time speeding. He's retired from the race. Wonder if he's got any damage. No, that's not what you want to see for his first race back in MRC for a few weeks.
Yeah, unfortunately not the kind of comeback he was hoping for.
No. See further down the grid, Mark Hudson.
I'll tell you what, it's getting darker. The sun is gone.
It has actually, yeah, you're right. It's starting to get very overcast, so are we going to see some rain towards the end of this race?
Oh, mistake by Eclipse.
Yeah, and Bobo's side by side with him going down towards the final corner. And he's got the move done. Now Eclipse is just going to give him this.
Just tapped as though he gave him a little kiss, kind of.
No. Guys, there's no flirting on the racetrack.
He's got no DRS while Bobo has, so probably gonna be able to stay ahead.
Gonna stay ahead. Oh, looks like Ghost Rider around a bit wide. Sorry.
Oh, again, a bit of contact there.
Yep, still side by side. This is a great fight for the leader race. Bobo's going to make the move. Wee bit of contact, which is going to allow Haverclips to keep the lead of the race. This is some great fighting at the front.
They are really giving it everything.
They are alright.
Really hard racing. Guys, oh, this goes wide and now he's lost the lead again.
It's just not a track you can get consistent with, is it?
Sorry?
This track, it's not very easy to stay consistent. It's hard to get a rhythm.
Yes, it is, and when you make a mistake in one of these corners, it's gonna mess up your next corner as well.
Oh yeah, it's very effective. Yeah, it does affect you as well. Yeah, doesn't it? Especially the Villeneuve chicane, for example, in like the first sector. So Bobo keeps the lead at the moment. Freddie Olsen's going to start trying to fight back with Haverclips. Is he going to try the move? But Haverclips is going to try the move into turn 1. And he's going to have the move done, is he? He went a wee bit deep. Very hard on the brakes. He's kept it. Well done, High Eclipse.
But I think Freddy can watch this battle quite relaxed. I mean, he knows they have to pit again. If they are fighting like this, they will have to pit again earlier than expected, even because they're going to ruin their tires. And they cannot take advantage of the normally faster tires that they have right now from the medium. So I think Freddy's in a very good position at the moment. And he has no reason to really start getting too involved in this battle.
No, sure, we're only halfway through the race now. We're just past the halfway point now of this race, of course. So, and there seems to be a bit of a train starting in the whole way down from P1 to P10.
Yeah, they are fighting so much. They are holding the entire field up, even though they are very fast. They are the field is not spreading out because of their intense fighting.
No, which is good, which is quite good and quite bad at the same time to see, because I do want to see some fights, but it's good to see the grid quite even, as we have Bobo retaking the lead of the race. Baby Horner with another 3-second time penalty. What are you doing, Simon? He's meant to be my driver coach.
He was?
He is.
He is still, yeah. Well, you don't have to learn everything, you know. Don't repeat that.
He'd probably rewatch this.
Are you racing after this? And then
I am indeed. I am racing in the sport here after this.
Yeah, then okay, then we know if you have 15 seconds of penalties, we know why. Oh, mistake again. Really hard to get a rhythm in these when you're fighting so much and battling out so much, and yeah, now he's got another 3 seconds.
Yep. Freddie Olsen got the move done on him, and it looked like Clips wanted to fight back and pushed a wee bit too hard.
So you see, it's also a question of who makes no mistakes.
Indeed. Time penalty. It could come down to time penalties at the end of this.
Yes, indeed.
Aero voice finally coming off them hard tires. Yep.
Now he can easily put on the mediums and go to the end.
And he has put.
But he's taking the lead again.
Oh, he has indeed. I missed that. But Ghost Rider is going to have a move as well. Have a chance with High Eclipse.
Wow, that was close.
It was very close.
Going through the rubber again. Now
he doesn't seem to be. He doesn't seem to be liking this track, does he, High Eclipse? Even though he's hitting P3 time penalty with track limits, he doesn't seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, I think the speed is there, but the consistency and the racecraft.
Yeah, that's all. They're the key words in this. They're the key words for this track. That's the key word for this track, like, isn't it? Is consistency and racecraft.
Yes, exactly this. So therefore, I'm thinking, look at Ghost Rider is like watching this battle with a very great view, and he's basically staying. I was about to say he's staying out of it and making no mistakes.
Well,
no, it was Eclipse again. Sorry. Yeah, and then he's staying behind, and now he's up to P3. So
yep, he's got the move done. Rendog with 3-second penalty, as Bobo has made the move on Freddie Olsen again to retake the lead. Yeah. To be fair,
High
Eclipse.
Now Eclipse is round. Yeah, now he's out.
Yep, and that's going to be. Yep, another safety car. You did call it. You did say there'd be another safety car. He loses it out of the first first 3 corners.
Yeah, probably.
Which is such an easy place to lose it. His tires must have been graining.
You must use the curbs there, but not too much. Don't hit the soft curb. I guess this is what he did, so it unsettles your car, and then the rear is coming, and if you're too aggressive, then back off completely. This is what's gonna happen. So, yeah, unfortunate for him. The speed was there, you could see it. Just unfortunately, not a little bit too much of little incidents, getting a time penalty and going off track into the gravel a little bit, and now this crash. So yeah, unfortunate for him.
Yeah, 100%. It's not. He was on for a good result as well, even with the time penalties.
Yes, yes.
Because of course the drivers behind him on track, there was Ghost Rider and then all drivers behind him further were all higher tier drivers. Ghost Rider with a 5 seconds pit lane infringement. The pit lane is so hard to get right as well, it comes at you really quickly. So a lot of drivers opt into box for a set of soft tyres.
Yeah. Bit
10
more
laps.
ambitious, bit more risky, but I think it's not impossible.
When you get 10 laps.
Yeah. They will drop off at the end, but yeah, it's got a little bit of look behind the safety car.
Your voice yet again opting to stay out. Obviously he's on fresh tyres as well as Armagh Red. Quimo hasn't boxed. He's going to stay out on them 11 lap old hard tire or medium tyres. Maybe Hornet has put on an old set of mediums. Don't know if that's a mistake or not. This is not, just hasn't been a good enough race for Baby Hornet today. But it looks like if he does finish though, he might still finish in the points. So, I guess that's what he's aiming for. Which is definitely what I'll be aiming for later on tonight. It's just a points finish.
Yes. I'm surprised Quimo hasn't hit it yet. He's on 11 lap all tires, so he still would have the chance to put on some fresh.
Indeed. For this race as well, I'm hoping to keep my run going of practically every race bar one I have finished in the points myself.
You haven't?
I have. I have finished in the points in every race except for one race.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I'm hoping to continue that.
Yeah, just keep it clean. That's the scene, That's very
That's the
important.
plan. So I've got another lap under the safety car. It'll be surely coming in this next lap. Well, maybe not, because Baby Hornet's back into the pit lane again. So he must have made a mistake in his tyre choices.
He doesn't have fresh tires. There are 9 laps also. Now he's putting on the soft.
Yep, fresh set of softs now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're at the back of the grid anyway, why not just wait another lap behind the safety car? You're not going to lose a position anyway.
And he's got fresher tyres. By a lap.
It's maybe 2 or 3%. Just, but it's some
Could
tire
be.
wear that you can save.
I was going to say, yeah, could be the difference.
Yes.
So then, Bobo, who leads from Freddie Olsen on its single track, currently in P3, he will obviously be demoted. He will have to pit in 9 laps time, as well as Airways in P5. So Ghost Rider currently running in P3, net P3 roughly. Airways and Mark Hodgson, followed by Airvoice and Smith in P8. Lobby's in P9 and Monster is in P10 at the moment, so still looks good. Still looking good for some drivers. But here we go, safety car is back in this lap. We've got yet another new race leader to reset this or to restart the safety car. So when is Bobo gonna go? Is he going to take his time? He is. He's not going out of the final corner. He is. He has launched, and Freddie Olsen has not been.
Very close.
Yep, indeed. Is he going to try and make a move? I can't see. Where is he? There we are. He's side by side with Freddy going down the back straight. He's going to back out before the braking zone though. Very cautious from Martin on the restart. Just giving Freddy a wee bit of a warning. Saying I'm not going away. I'm not going anywhere.
Not much happening at this restart, so...
No, not really. It's been very calm.
Yes, for now at least.
There's some drivers might be listening to you saying about being patient. So the other drivers are just getting a wee bit tired on this track now.
Very interesting that single track is now all of a sudden in P3.
Indeed, yeah.
He gained 10 places from the start.
Has he?
Yes, he started at 13th place.
Wow. Now that's a stat. Obviously he's going to be demoted anyway with the pit stops at the ends, but even still that's a good race. That's not a bad race for his final race with us for the season.
Yes, exactly.
Obviously, as I say, we've got a week break and then it's the finale in Qatar in a couple of weeks' time.
Next Friday on Ghost Rider.
Next Friday being the decider of the MRCX tiers. Yep, and there, as you say, Airways and Ghost Rider side by side. Single track runs a bit wide in the middle sector. Still going strong though. Mark Hudson looking to get involved in that as well. Anything else happening down the field? It doesn't look like it's not like much. Armagh Red seems to be closing in, as does Stevie Hornet, who's closing right in on CBG Sambo. Eight laps to go here, so it's getting very interesting towards the end. Bobo currently leading Freddie Olsen as well, then single track, and Ghost Rider, who's had a great race for it being the lower tier driver. DRS back enabled. It won't be used until practically the next lap because there's obviously only one DRS zone in Emilia. But look at that, Bobo has nearly got Freddy out of his DRS.
Looks a bit very stable gaps at the front. Everyone is just within the DRS window, but no one is anywhere near close enough to attack the car ahead. Then there's a bit of a gap to Ghost Rider. Still holding off Airways.
Indeed. Baby Hornet has got the move done on CBG Sambo. So he's trying to make a bit of a charge back towards the front of the grid, towards the points places.
Yeah, but it's a little bit of a gap. He needs to get lucky just to score points. So very unfortunate for him. It's such a great qualifying, and then
Probably moves happening.
they're going for the lead now.
Yeah.
Oh, switchback from Bobo. Didn't really get the corner. He was a bit late on the brakes again.
I was having a look down there. It was 3 wide between Ghost Rider Airways and Mark Hudson. Towards turn 1 as well.
Oh, I don't know where to look.
Exactly. You don't know.
In real life, it was quite of a boring race, to be honest, but
usual.
at least on this game, overtaking seems to be at least possible.
Yep, MRC is always full of action. Yep. Ghost Rider's got a 3-second penalty. He was going great without anything. That is not. Might lower his chances now at a podium.
Yeah, that's probably his podium gone.
Yeah, but Freddie Olsen going to try and make the lead of the race again. He is. He's going to get the move done into the lead again. So this is just going to be back and forth the whole way through now, towards the end. Armagh Red has got past Monster in the midfield as well. Baby Hornet is closing in on Rendog. He's now a second. He's gained a second in his last lap, so he is on a big charge at the moment. He's nearly less than a second now. Rendog must have had a few mistakes in the midfield.
Not over yet.
It is not at all.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if and how many warnings Bobo has, so if he has 2, it might be possible that he gets a time penalty as well, and then it's basically an open battle again.
100%. Oh, Freddie might have got a warning there. He went really wide at the final corner. The grid now seems to be slowly breaking up a bit. Baby Hornets within DRS of Rendog, Armagh Red and Monster fighting out yet again. Baby Hornet has got past Rendog. And Freddie Olsen's got a 3-second time penalty again.
Oh, that's
6 seconds. That might be the race finish. That might be his race win over.
Yeah, and of course Bobo is gonna see this, and therefore he's not gonna risk anything major.
No, maybe not.
Especially because Single Track has backed off a little bit as well, so he's not a threat. There's no threat from behind.
No, it seems to be.
I don't think that he will be able to open the gap by this much the remaining 4 laps.
No, I don't see it either. So let's have a wee look down the midfield. Is there anything happening? Of course, all the higher tier drivers will be boxing in 3, maybe 4 laps time. Armagh Red and Monster still fighting it out. Armagh Red, this is for his position, obviously, in the race. So 5 drivers with a DNF isn't the worst I've seen, if I'm being fair. If I'm being brutal, it's not too bad. Only seeing 5 drivers retire. Armagh Red has got the move done yet again on Monster. Can he close the gap on Lobby before Monster tries to fight back? Or not? Or is Monster going to yet again just they're going to keep swapping positions? Let's have a wee look down the field. Ghost Rider and Mark quite close together. Hodgie slowly closing in on Airways. But I tell you what, this fighting between Armagh Red and Monster is bringing Baby Hornet into the fray. Oh, maybe not.
No! Freddie's round!
Oh no! I missed that, what happened?
Yeah, I just saw it in the corner of my eyes. He lost it out of the chicane. Yeah, he probably risked everything now to just somehow maybe open the gap, and yeah, now he's lost multiple places.
Yep, that's Freddie's race done, I'm afraid. That is heartbreaking for him. He was on for the race win, but 2 time penalties, and the spin has cost him it. Mark Hudson and Airways having a wee bit of a squabble. So as it stands, unless he just has to keep it clean, Bobo, because he is at the moment the race leader. He is the race leader, and his practice is 2 laps away from his first race win. A wee bit of him with Twitch. Out of the hairpin, Freddie with another 3-second time penalty. He'd be lucky to finish in the points at this point.
Yeah, that went downhill pretty fast. I mean, from being a potential race winner, now he will have to fight for a point.
Yeah, definitely.
Time penalties are important around here. And now we look at Smith. I look at him, for example. He's sitting in P8. He has no time penalties, so he could be could benefit a lot.
100%. He seems to be getting a lot more consistent in the last few seasons, has Smith. He used to be, me and him used to always have some big fights on the track. I do miss it, to be fair. There's all the leaders going into the pits now. Mark Hudson, Air Voice, Lobby, Monster, all into the lane, single track. And Airways will be, I'm sure, be boxing at the end of this lap. Armagh Red up to P7 now. Is he able to close that gap on Smith? It doesn't look like he's going to finish anywhere lower than where he is, even with a time penalty. Freddie has got back for us. Ghost Rider has either fighting side by side around the hairpin. It's a great bit of fighting. Smith's getting involved as well.
Oh, he doesn't want to, I think.
Well, he's getting. So what's this, P2 for Smith at the moment? Which is a brilliant result.
I think it is. Oh no, Freddie.
Oh, he's running again.
Yeah, his front wing is gone. Still going,
oh, and he's retired.
Oh, he's out, yeah. Wow.
That is awful for Freddie. He's had such a good race, and it's just, as you said, went downhill. Their single track into the lane. Airways is following him in, so that's the higher tier drivers in the lead. So this is going to be the professional grid at the moment, apart from Smith and Ghost Rider here, who will swap places. But Smith wants it on track. And he's side by side with him with DRS. He's got the move done.
Yes. Yes.
So as we are on the final lap of the race. We will see what happens after penalties. Ghost Rider still doesn't want to give this up. But this is slowly bringing Armagh Red into the fray. But I don't know what penalties are. I don't want to look at it either. I don't want to spoil it for the end of the race. I want to actually...
Okay, then I was gonna say something.
You can okay, you have a look at it, yeah.
Yeah, but then I'm not gonna spoil it either.
Okay, fair. It's going to be a final lap showdown as Bobo heads round the final two corners. A monster result from him, a mega race for Bobo. There's the swerves.
Congrats to him.
Yep, brilliant race from Bobo. Congrats.
Huge gap in the end.
Indeed, probably because of higher tier drivers. It's going to be a drag race to the line between Smith and Ghost Rider. How close is this going to be? Ghost Rider gains another 5-second penalty, so he's going to drop to P4 on the grid for an unserved penalty.
Hornet P5 still in the end.
Yep, Baby Hornet will finish P5. Sambal will take P6 in the end. The Armagh Red sneaks onto the podium. Fair play to him.
Yeah, wow. I mean, I don't know what the time penalty, the 5 seconds for Ghost Rider was for. If it was for speeding in the pit line, it would be a clear case. But if it was for something else, maybe it's going to be something that could be appealed. But
Smith being given the driver of the day by the game. I will ask you for your driver of the day after I read through the grid. So we will see the podium celebrations. Congratulations yet again to Bobo. Brilliant result for him. A very multicultural podium. Dutch, South African and Northern Irish on the podium. So we will go through the grid. So then, Bobo will take the race win home, followed by Smith in P2 and Armagh Red rounds the podium off, followed by Ghost Rider in P4, Baby Hornet in P5, Sambal in P6, Single Track is in P7, Airways in P8, Red Dog in P9, and Mark Hodgson rounds out the points, followed by Air Voice, Lobby, Monster, and Quimo. Freddie Olsen retired, as did Hive Eclipse, Scottish Ninja, Saviour, Wookie, and Stube. So then, Stefan, your driver of the day. Who you going with?
Or I think I gotta go for Smith. Um, I mean, from P15 to P2, and also a really good pace. Not just because the people pitted in the end and or he was lucky. It was also because he kept it clean. He had not a single time penalty, while others struggled more with that. And yeah, just a very clean race, and that's what you need around here. And he showed exactly that. So well deserved driver of the day for me.
Yep, I'm gonna go the same with you. I'm gonna agree with you. As you say, no time penalties. Finishing P2 from P15 is a great result. So that is congratulations to Smith for driver of the day. Congratulations to Bobo for the win. You will see us in the next 30 minutes or so for the sport tier. So instead of seeing me, listening to me, you will be watching me driving. So we
Get
shall
ready
see
for
there.
something.
Congratulations again. Thank you, Stefan, for joining me.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was nice to comment this exciting race with you, and yeah, good luck for your own race now.
Thank you very much.
You know what you have to do now and what you don't have to do now, so
Yep, indeed.
it's good preparation, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
Even if you're not
anyway,
driving yourself.
yeah, learn from other people's mistakes. Well, anyway, yep. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Thank you everyone for who has joined us tonight, and we shall see you later on. Good night.